Hello, welcome to Java programming video tutorial series. In this particular video, we will talk about how you can write a simple Java program. So without wasting time, let's start understanding how we can write a hello world message in the console or in the front end. As you can see that we have a folder inside a D drive, Java tutorial, and inside it we have a code folder, and inside this folder we will write our code. Okay, to write a simple code we need a code editor. So in market various types of code editor is there. You can use any type of code editor to write your code, but specifically in this tutorial we will talk about one code editor, that is the TextPad. So here you can write your code. Okay, but remember that you should have installed the JDK, Java Development Kit, in your machine, otherwise you will not be able to compile and run your code. So the installation part we already completed. Now at this point of time we will create our particular one code. So to write a code you need to create one file. So you have to create new. You can go to the file and click new here, or you can use the Ctrl+N button to create a new file. So I'll click over here new. When you will click new, it will create a file, and inside the file there will be no text or nothing will be there, and it will give a name of that document like document 3. So you can save it with any extension. So in our case the extension of a Java file should be .java. So first you have to give the name Java file name, then you have to give the extension .java. So first line we have to give a keyword like class. This is nothing but a keyword class, and then we have to give the name of the file. So here you can give any file name or the class name that you want to save. Okay, so here I'll give simple as a file name or the class name. So remember that this keyword class should not be changed, but here for the class name you can give any name, any particular name. Okay, so now you can see that no color is actually showing for this particular class and text, the simple text here, whatever you can see over here. But if you will save the file you will be able to see different types of word in different color. So it will be easier for you to understand what type of word it is. And this is also a feature of this particular text editor, that based on the programming language whatever you will write here, it will reflect in the colorized format. So let me save it. So use this particular button Ctrl S, or you can use the save as. So first time, so if you'll use the save as, or you can use both save and save as your requirement, but these two have the different purpose. So you can also click on the save directly. So if you are saving it the first time, then save as a Ctrl S, and if you want to change something on that file and if you want to write it in the different file, so that time you can use the save as. So at this point of time we will click save, because this is the first time, so you can use both save as and save. So now you have to remember that, so inside our Java code section, so from here we'll go to our expected folder, that is this one. So if you'll copy it, you can directly copy from here, and if you'll paste over here, or you can also paste in this section, and if you'll click enter, that particular folder will be directly you will go to that particular folder directly. And now you can give the name of the file. So remember that here the name of the class is simple, so you have to give the same name like this, and after that at the end you have to give the Java extension explicitly. So you have to give the Java file name, or you can also select from this section save file type as, and then you can click the save button. Okay, so whenever you will save it, you can see that font, this particular color of class changed. Also you can see the two bracket. Okay, so this is nothing but a basic skeleton of a class. So what is a class? Class is nothing but a blueprint. Okay, it can contain data as well as method. The class simple, this particular line declares a class. The name is simple. In Java, a class is a blueprint for objects and it encapsulates data and methods. So in this case, in this two bracket, inside this two bracket we don't have any variable, that's why it is not containing any data. So it's a empty class. It also not having any kind of methods. That's why we can say that this particular simple class at this point of time have no data as well as no method. But we can write data over in this file. We can also write the methods in this file. Also, the name of the class must match the name of the Java file. Okay, but remember that in the class we will not write .java. We will simply write the name of the file itself. Now we can see that inside this particular file we have written some code over here, and it is talking about a public, static, void, main, and inside this main we have two first bracket, and inside it string args is there. Okay, and after that we can see that two bracket is second bracket is there, and inside this you can write your own code to write a particular message. So how will do that? Let me explain. So before that, if you are not understanding this particular line, so let me explain first this particular line of code. This line defines the main method. So we already discussed about that. It can contain the method. So the name of the method here is main. In Java, the main method is the entry point of the Java program. So what do you mean by the entry point? Entry point means in your room, the gate is your entry point or door is your entry point. So see, in similar fashion, we can say that main method is the entry point of a Java program, and it has a specific signature, and it is the method that gets executed when you run a Java program. And here you can see the public keyword is there, specific keyword public. It means that the method is accessible from the outside of the class. And next you can see the static keyword is there. It means you can call the method without creating an instance of the class. And the void keyword, you can see also the keyword void indicates that the method does not return any type of value. And after that, in the first bracket you can see that string args, and then again third bracket is there. So it is an array of string that can hold command line argument when you run the program. So this is the basic definitions of all these keywords. So if you are not understanding these points, when you will discuss it in the later point of our videos, you will understand each and everything very clear way. But as this is the first program, so you just remember that to write anything or to execute anything, we need this type of syntax, and inside this we can whatever we will write our code, that will print our screen. Okay, now we can see that this is a blank. So if you want to write a hello world program, now we can see that it's a blank method, but you can write the code like this: system.out.println, and if you write the hello world inside this particular two brackets, first bracket, and whatever you will write, it will show in the front end. So if you are confused about this particular line, what is system.out.println, so let me little bit discuss about it. But if I'll explain the concept of system.out.println, you will not be able to understand at this point of time, because this is have a huge concept. In later point of our videos we will discuss about all those, but at this point of time don't panic. You just remember that this particular, if you want to show in the screen this particular message, we need to use this thing, otherwise it will not execute. Okay, so now let me I'll explain this particular line for you. So this particular line prints the string hello world to the console. So console means whatever I'll show you in the black screen, the output will show you in the black screen. That is nothing but a console. And system is nothing but a class, and out is the instance of the print stream class used for console output. And println is the method that prints the string followed by a new line character. So each call to the println starts a new line in the console output. So when you run the program, it will simply print the hello world to the console. This is a basic hello world program, often used as a starting point when learning a new programming language to ensure your development environment is set up correctly and you can run the code. So now let me show how you can compile this particular program and how you can run it. So let me open the particular folder again. So you can see that whenever I save this program, in this program you can see that one Java type of file created over here, and you can run it. So whenever you will compile it, another file will be created, that will be the class file. So let me compile it. So if you want to compile it, so you have to click on the tool and then just compile Java, or you can use Ctrl+1 for the shortcut. So when you will click on the Java, just click over Java compile. So when you will click in the below section, you can see that tool completed successfully. And if you will go to this particular folder, you can see that it created the simple.class file, and in the type section you can see the class file is there. So whenever you will compile one particular simple Java code or Java file, it will create a .class file. It is very much important. Now if you want to run it, then again you have to go to the tool and run the Java application. So when you will open the code, and if you want to see the result, you can see this is nothing but a CMD window or command prompt window, or you can call it as a console. And in the console you can see there is a message hello world. Whatever is there inside the println, everything is printed over here. So your question may arise that if I'll change it, will this particular message will change? Yes, obviously. Let me change it and let me write my name here. Okay, you can write your own name. Now remember that whenever you will change something in your source file, that is .java file, you have to again compile it, otherwise you will get the different result or problematic result. So you just have to click on the Java compile here, or Ctrl+1, and then to run it Ctrl+2, or you can select that one, and easily you can see that output is there and it is showing Rumman Ansari here. So I hope how you can write the hello world program and how you can test your installation process done successfully or not. You can use this particular hello world program and you can run it and you can see the results. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.